Yes, we're back with another episode on GENZMOMPOD. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time out for your own healing to be here today on the show. I'm happy you took the time out to tune in. Why? Because you know there's blessings that's happening on the show, right? There's blessings happening all over, and you have to tune in to GENZMOMPOD to listen to the tips and tricks about how we deal with our generational trauma, right? How we deal with things that are occurring in our lives and process that because of what we dealt with growing up, right? So in order for us to be successful, we have to have the right tools. And that's what we talk about on GENZMOMPOD, making ourselves more aware of the tools, right, that are available to us to help each other overcome, this burden, right? This terrible trauma and this crazy mindset so that we, right, the younger gen, can start really reap the benefit of what is out there to reap. Because a lot of success is out there to get, And we know that within ourselves, if we just have a little bit of own training, more while, if we just do have a little bit of organization skill, right? You say, oh, want start the social media, but me not a time management skill. Why? Right? Give yourself the benefit of it to start doing it, right? Making it a habit, right? Put it in your daily routine. Don't say you cannot because you have generational trauma where, every 10 tell a friend you grew up say, come out to nothing. You can't even get up and figure out school early. Those are things that were, nudged in your brain and you can overcome them, right? With therapy, with other resources as well. But it is time that you give yourself the benefit of the doubt, say, you too can come out to something. No. Yeah. A version of you do all over Instagram and do better. Right? So why not you? Why not you deserve put yourself first and give yourself the opportunity? So again, we talk about the tools that you can use, and today we're going to discuss more about procrastination and what does that look like. That does not fill your cup, and how do we pour it back out? Because if we take the things in our cup we can't help with, and the things that are not sufficient, we pour it back out. Right? So procrastination is one of them we don't really need in our cup. How can I tell a brain to get up and go do it if you not feel motivated? Well, there's tools that you can use. There's mantras you can say. So we are going to work with each other now. We talk about, procrastination on GENZMOMPOD. So subscribe and turn your notifications on if you haven't as yet. My last one get a 25 view. I'm really happy about it. As I said, people are jumping on the new wave of healing, and I'm so happy I could provide this for the Caribbean. These are my people, right? We are going through the same struggles that we cannot really talk about because we don't think that anybody else are going through the same thing. But me tell you, and you all wanna go through it, mama, and you all wanna go through it, papa, and you all wanna go through it, younger gen. I won't away. And I sit now we talk about, say, if you want to go therapy, and if you feel, say, you not feel a little bit okay, if people are not around you doing the same, get rid of them. That is what, again, we talk about on the show, finding self-motivation within yourself. Give yourself the life you deserve. We touch more on that later on. Again, with the procrastination team, it's all intertwined. All right, my people. So we think about ways that we can really break down, procrastination and how it transforms in our daily lives and how we can cut it and nip it in the bud. So with 4 easy steps, right, we could talk about strategies and mindset that we develop to come across, being more motivated, right? To want to get up in the morning, right? I go catch a pail of water, catch taxi. See, I forgot to work 10 o'clock, right? At 10 o'clock. And if at 10 o'clock work, you have it easy. Let's talk about it. And you not get up and go catch water overnight, or you didn't get up and go catch water from 8 o'clock this morning. We are way upon. You get up at 9, 10 a.m. So you're not going to make it within an hour. You have your skincare routine. You have if you're about boy you want to wear, right? You have a new crush. You don't know if this is going to sort out this outfit of yours. So you take at least 40 minutes to get ready. When you get up earlier, right? Again, it is not always about the people around us that are saying things. It's also you. Look within yourself and see you could give yourself a little bit more time to get ready. No? So yeah, we will jump in separating past vices from our own. Because even when you have these goals of new job and new employment, whose goals are these? Whose goals? Your mother? Is this what you want to do? So a lot of time we feel pressured, right, by past vices, grandmother, this me didn't want on, so if me did before, me did no more if it turn a nurse, and that will make me happy. And you know, say blood make you pass out, you know you can't draw blood. We are good on you, go do doctorate, and you know, say, it make you nauseous and you see people vomit and never push out pitney. This is it's not for you. You can do pharmaceuticals. There's other things that you can do. But don't take on other people's identity, right? So we talk about that, and we talk about the redefining success and failure. Because back in the days, they have a lot of things to live up to with mother, with father, with cousin. And it's not always their vision. It's the people before them. Because I learned, say, small while, I could have sit down and be mad at things that my parents didn't do, but they use the cards in the. And sometimes it's not even their expectations. And when they grow up with people before them and expect things from them, expect them to come out to something, and when that never work out, what? You turn idiot, you're an idiot, move for yourself. You waste my money down at school, boy. 5 years ago at school and you come out to nothing. No CXC if you, right? You can't even get in a college. Again, I know the struggles because these are all, force perceptions upon us. So redefine what you think is success. Redefine what you think is failure. What you can put onto your younger gen and say, hey, if you don't know A, B, C, D by the time you are 5, right? We can't say 2 twos now, maybe need a little bit of L. Some people, they don't make a 2 A, B, C, D by the time they are 2. What is the rush, right? Maybe a penny just talk slow, it is okay. We're going to beat the pitney and go to school every day to make sure that they learn. Redefine your own success. You don't have to keep up with the crowd. And let me tell you, once you have attainable goals, your life gets so much easier because it's not like, say, you try to keep up with everybody around you. You try to keep up with yourself. Right? With yourself at your own pace. So, you feel run out of breath if you keep up with yourself. You can't run out of breath, mama. Slow down. Right? Other people's fight is not your own. I'm going to learn that the hard way, but again, many things we talk about and making safety a priority. You have to make safety a priority. If things don't work out the way you want, you have to have a mental safety net. If you say, you're not going to go off, you're not going to crash out. If you apply to a job, the first job you get at the teaching job down there when they have a vacancy and you move from staffing to management. And you think you can be the new VP down there and you apply and then give you. And you say, give me, what me I go do? What me I go do? Me I go do this and me I go burn. No. You already have a predisposing idea of the negativity you are going to do. So you might not even get the job there because it is not in your favor, right? It is not in your favor to do the negative things that you're about to do. So make safety a priority, that each of your movement and your steps is going off goodness of your heart, right? Make safety a priority to those around you that they feel safe to come to you and say, hey, I need help. Because sometimes, right? Sometimes we think that things are just like, techie. You want to move in a life, techie. And the prettiest boy, techie. And not so it work. Sometimes we wrap in all of the thorns, right? All of the pricks of life. And you really have to go through and say, I want to help somebody, not because you have something to give me, but just because. And then they repay you. So again, me just tell you, say, more time blessings don't run straight. And you have to know, say, you have to just be genuine in your heart so you can receive it whenever it out of you it. Because you're not going to see it, mama. You're not going to just see it, so. So make safety a priority to other people and those around you. And yourself, right? Put yourself first. Right? You have to reparent yourself. And this is the 4th one. Reparent yourself. What does that look like, right? Reparenting yourself is forgiving yourself for things that your parents did not forgive you for. Let me know if you're fat growing up. Porridge was one of them. Porridge, we never like porridge. How many specifically? We used to dash that. No, you can't really see me dash how many because first of all, that's expensive to make, like back in the day. And that is just such a good porridge now. Strong porridge now. So when me a picnic come up, me used to dash that way because me don't like the texture. And parents back in the day, they not even know that. It's all about textures when you're eating, when you're feeding your child. Me, me grew up, me don't really grew up about have a Montessori mindset then call your person now. So me I think about my pitney and me I think about how she perceive things. And it's okay she look a bit slow, it's okay she look a bit fast, right? But then teach her the tools for use at different age groups for help your pitney. So me know say texture might not be our thing, right? So back in the day I think say no, me never like texture. Me never like the lumpy feeling. I mean if you sit down there and eat it, sit down there and eat it till it's done, even if you don't like the lump go down in your throat. So I don't mean to say, you're going to do that to your pitney now when you know say you yourself never like that. Why? Because it make them strong. Because it's good for them. They can get protein from something else. They can go get being strong from eating something else. They don't have to get the thickness of the porridge or the protein or the milk or whatever is in the porridge to feel strong. Again, give your pitney the benefit of the doubt to heal from things that you could not save yourself from. And who's over your back whipping you to implement these things into your child? Break free from whoever is doing that, and if it is you, break free from yourself. Because they are allowed to make mistakes. And breaking generational trauma, breaking generational cycle, this is where it comes in. By you now saying, it is okay. It is okay to not want that. It is okay to not want that today. It is okay to not like the feeling in your throat, right? And I mean, they sit down there for 1 hour or 3 hours because you are trying to prove a point. There's no point to be proven. Except them have that now, right, as a core memory. Where you make them sit down there for 10 hours now and drink porridge. And you can't replace that. There's nothing you can do about it. So again, instead for we need forgiveness, we are reaching our brain to put our best step forward. And we talk about procrastination today. And these 4 ways we can help, right? We talk about separating the past vices from our own, right? What does that look like? Whose vices is taking over? Who's telling us to do these things to our younger gen, right? Who's reforming our lives of success? Who's changing your career path? Who's telling you to get married before you even really want to? Do you want to travel the world? Who's changing your vice for their own, right? Redefining your idea of success. What does that look like? Is the goals the same as you had in primary school? Are they no different, right? Even though you choose a subject in a grade 9, and by the time you touch grade 10, your subject, then ideas change, right? You can choose a subject in grade 9, and by the time you touch grade 10, your subject idea change, and it is okay, right? Voice your opinions. Don't feel like it is a losing battle to even bring it up. These are the things we talk about. Generational trauma, right? And being okay, being open to redefining our future. So it's all about the willingness that you're able to give to your situation and how much, work you're able to put in. Yeah, so after we separate the past vices from our own and we're redefining success, right? Those are the 2 steps that comes up before the third. We're going to make safety the priority for the third step, right? You often know what your goals are, right? What you define as success and what you define as failure. That way you can keep yourself gauged in a certain, in a certain way, right? If me do this right as I know, it'll give me so and so, backlash. So and so people might feel a certain way about me, right? Me not really care about them, but me care about pitney and me care about what my boss think about me. Because sometimes it's not about you, it's about, what am I going to do to your pitney, what am I going to do to your pitney. It's a generational thing, and this is what we're talking about, right? Because again, blood and water is not the same thing. So we're not going to expect somebody who's not a stranger not going to carry grievance for generations back for pitney. This is how it works in the Caribbean, and we know this. And this is why it's hard to heal from. Carried across generations, hatred are carried pan them back, right? Jump over water, jump in a generational timing of current times because people can't let go of earth, right? So again, you have to teach your family in case any of them something they an attack, you have other tools, right? Change their mindset, how to let go for me, and how to move forward, knowing that you're under attack. Because more than likely, you will be. Because if it's not up to you fighting the good fight, trust me, somebody else will come after you. And you have to know if you do that too. So we're not always talking about us being on a struggle. We could be the ones that are mentally okay and still feel like, say, back in the day we have a certain friend or whatever, and them a cling on power, we don't know what to do. You have to know the tools to deal with, to get off of those people too, to get rid of them. right? Before then cause havoc in your life. So we talk about making safety a priority, and we talk about reparenting ourselves. What does reparenting ourselves look like? So those are the 4 steps. And if you can reparent yourself, right, and change your brainwave, think that sometimes you overreact too much and it's not that big of a deal. Calm down. Take it from the bottom up, right? See yourself in somebody else's shoes. And if them say they offended, oh, is that able to offend them? Don't say me not say nothing wrong. I mean, just an example. Take a step back sometimes, right? And if you see where things are going, right, and your child might be getting hurt, or it will come full circle to you getting hurt, take the highway in the situation, right? Seek the peace. Don't join onto the bandwagon and cause more trauma to the situation. Reparent ourselves as the last step. So those are 4 friendly steps that you can start with, right? To see change in your life that you deserve. And we'll touch more on, we talk on procrastination today. And we say, for example, if you do all of them 4 steps, yeah, and you do them towards something that you're interested in, we want to see, when the change starts happening, how long the change take for occur. So we want you to comment down below. Last time in 2 episodes ago, we talked about, steps that you're putting in place, implementing to know that, if you're going to be successful, what tools do you need to get there? I will talk about 3 ways of identifying and process trauma in the ebook. So now we're following up with procrastination. We're saying, no supposed to stop you from getting your goals. So if you feel something that stop you, and it not have to do with you feeling stress, you just can't shake the feeling and you don't know what it is. It's just a generational curse. It's just a generational trauma of procrastination. Your mindset might be there, but you just not have the energy and you can't shake the feeling. These are things that are rooted in our actions that we can't control. And it's up to us to use the modern day tools to shake the feeling of, to give yourself a younger gen a better life for people. So I'm glad you tune in again. We're dropping bars every week, right? Weekly. Share this channel to your friend and tell them all about this episode. If you know somebody who struggles with procrastination, and you will talk about it on the show today, you owe them the due diligence of sharing the channel and talking more about it. Because sometimes all it takes is a simple conversation and simple sharing of the channel so people can say, hold on, they don't. You must struggle with this for true too. Me too, I struggle with this, but we never know what to say. You never know. I saw family, I saw conversation start, right? By taking the bigger step. And the other person will thank you for it. Don't. We'll catch you on the show next time. Bye-bye.